And welcome to Buck and Honey's in Mount Horeb. I'm Zach Canley alongside the leader of the Badger men's basketball team, Tyler Wahl. This is Wisconsin Huddle. Tyler, pretty good week last week for you guys.
Yeah, it was solid. It was solid
okay.
for sure.
Yeah. Well, we'll start with the road win, which is never easy to do when you're playing in the Big Ten. No matter who you're playing, it's always a battle. Wisconsin went up to Minnesota and left with, as Greg Gard would say, a gritty, not pretty win. The Badgers led by as many as 15, but found themselves down with under 2 minutes to play. Max Klesmet would come up with a steal, and A.J. Storr would turn defense into offense, and UW would make their free throws and, more importantly, survive.
To be able to, again, give up a lead on the road, claw back, withstand the full-throatedness of this place and the fans, and come back and find a way to win, that's you know, you have to be able to win games when maybe you're not at your best. I think as you go through a season, just because the season's too long. So find different ways to win and find a way to get it done. And that just tells you the fortitude and grit that this group has internally.
7 straight wins over your border rivals, 16 of the last 18. Feels like that's just what Wisconsin does, beat Minnesota. What did that win say about this team?
I would say we've had a good job, or we've done a good job scoring the ball, specifically this year. And I think that just showed that if we get in a low possession game like that, where defense is overtaking the offense on both ends of the court, where we can win a game like that. And so I think it shows the versatility of our team and what we can really do going forward.
Now, you grew up 25 miles away from the barn. It was your last time playing there, and you leave with a win. Did that one maybe feel a little different, a little better? What was the emotion leaving Williams Arena?
Different, I don't know. We do it a lot.
Yeah.
We win it a lot. But no, it was great because, like I was talking to you earlier, and I don't know if it's the rivalry game or if it's playing in the barn against a team that you see all the time, or if it's just having your friends and family there. So, had a lot of people there. I wanted to put on a good performance for our team, and we did that, and we left with a win.
Well, you followed up that performance with a dominating game against Michigan State. You led from start to finish, and A.J. Storr was a walking bucket, dropping 28 points on the Spartan.
Turns it out the crowd top of the circle, leaves it for Storr high on the right. 6'3", Wisconsin, long three, Storr, good! NBA range three for A.J. Storr, no, yes.
So that was your first sweep of Michigan State in 20 years. That was also win number 100 for you as a Badger. What was the water shower like after the game?
It was cold. It was really cold. I should have knew something was up because usually Coach Gard comes in and all the assistants will come in after him, but this one, all the assistants came in. They booked it right for the water cooler that kind of sits behind the wall next to my locker. So yeah, those guys were cooling for a few hours before I got hit with all the water.
Well, what does it mean for you to be on that list of Badgers? Because not many Badgers have won that many games.
I mean, it's really great. I feel blessed to be a part of that list. There's a lot of good guys on that list that really set the foundation for our program, for the way we do things. And so just being part of that is really, really awesome. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have my name on that list.
Well, now it's your favorite part. Time for our Quickie Quiz sponsored by Quick Trip. You've never gotten a question wrong, so
I
no
study before.
We've got some more Wisconsin men's basketball history for you. I assume you're ready? All right. Number 1, besides you, like we were just talking about, there are 6 other Badgers that have won 100 or more games. Can you name 3 of the 6?
For sure. I'll go with Brad Davison, my former teammate.
Yep.
One of my assistant coaches, Coach Crabb.
Yep.
And we'll go with number 1, Josh Gosser.
Josh Gosser. He is 117. Nigel Hayes, 115. Frank Kaminsky, 114. Bronson Koenig, 114. You'll definitely pass Brad. He's got 101. So, and you tied Crabb enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna definitely have to tell Coach Crabb after this next win.
Let him know.
After that he's passed.
All right, number 2. Greg Gard became the 6th fastest coach to reach 100 Big Ten wins. How many games did it take him? Multiple choice, just in case.
Okay.
A, 140. B, 162. Or C, 173?
It's B, 162.
162 is correct. That's 2 for 2. All right. Number 3. when was the last time Wisconsin lost to Indiana at the Kohl Center? I don't even think you were born when this happened.
I know it's the first year, right, that the Kohl Center was?
First year, yeah.
1998.
1998.
98. Here we go.
Who's your daddy? The Badgers. We've got to take a quick break. More from Wisconsin Huddle after this. Well, Sunday at the Kohl Center, it's going to be rocking with number 2 Purdue in town for a top 10 showdown. In the last 8 meetings, it's been a split. 4 wins for the Badgers, 4 wins for the Boilermakers. This year, though, the stakes a little higher with the top spot in the Big Ten standings on the line. Tyler, first thing that comes to mind when you think of Purdue?
We've had some good games. I think the number one thing that comes to my mind is Johnny going in there and almost putting up 40 points on them when I don't think they were really expecting that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what pops into my head.
Well, I was guessing maybe your favorite memory against them was when, Chucky hit the bank shot and you won the Big Ten title. What do you remember about that game?
Ooh, I remember it was a good basketball game all around. I think as a basketball fan, you can watch that game, and I think it's up there with one of the better basketball games I've ever played in. But yeah, Chucky hitting that shot after all the things we went through that year, and him personally, I think that was just a coming-to moment where it's like, wow, this is something special that we got going on here.
Do you remember where you were when he let it fly?
Yeah, I was actually open underneath the hoop. No, I just couldn't. But no, I was underneath the hoop. I was ready to get the rebound, and it was coming off like kind of funky, and I was like, oh gosh, where's this going? And found the bottom of the net, and I remember just running back, my hands up in the air. Yeah.
All right, well, now I'm going to put you on the spot, and this might be tough, but can you say something nice about the Boilermakers?
Their colors are okay. They're nice.
Okay.
Yellow and brown.
Was that
black.
kind of tough?
That's just the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of something good. Not too many things pop up in there.
Okay. Well, I asked your teammates the same thing. Let's hear what they had to say.
About the Boilermakers, they're a good team, obviously. That's the nice thing I'll say about them. They're a good team. I think they're in top 5 right now. I don't know a number, but they're a good team. So.
They have a great center in Zach Eady, and their arena, I've heard, is very tough to play in.
I mean, black and gold. I mean, their jerseys are pretty cool, I guess.
Wisconsin Huddle is brought to you by Gruber Law Offices, Buck and Honey's, Iron Jock, Ellenbox Cheese, West Bend Mutual Insurance, and Team Lammy, NIL experts.
Favorite arena, I'd probably say Mackey, just because the environment and their fans there. Winning there 2 years ago was a lot of fun, so I'd say Mackey.
Mackey Arena for sure. It just gets really loud in there. But my freshman year, we went in there and beat them inside the crib. So, to be able to trust them, Johnny had 37, so it was just an awesome thing to watch him play.
I still haven't been to some of them, but I'm going to say Assembly Hall is probably my favorite place to go play.
The Breslin was pretty fun. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play there my high school career because I never made it to the state championship, but I'm 1-0 at the Breslin, so it was pretty fun playing there.
Say Breslin Center, Michigan State. It's a good one. And then obviously for me, at B. Williams Arena, growing up there, just watching all the games there for me to play on it, it was pretty cool for me to do that. So I'd say those two are at the top.
And welcome back to Buck and Honey's in Mount Horror. Badger Extra columnist Jim Polzine joins us now. Jim, I'll start with you. 100 wins in the Big Ten isn't easy. Greg Gard, 6th fastest coach to do it. What do you think that milestone meant to him, and how do you do it so fast?
I don't know how much it meant to him because I think he's pretty quickly would move on to the next one, knowing Greg Gard. But it says a lot about him. I mean, he walked into a good situation following a legend in Bo Ryan, but that's also tough. It's tough to follow a legend. He's kind of kept some of the same principles as Bo, He's added some new wrinkles. He's just been a consistent guy. And I think that's the thing you learn from Bo is just do the same thing, be consistent with your players, your assistant coaches, and the good stuff will happen.
Tyler, the big news this week, Badgers ranked number 6 in the latest AP poll, up 7 spots.
Yeah.
Okay, they're applauding. How do you not think about that number, though?
I think it started this summer when we got everyone on campus. We got a lot of new pieces and just the maturity and the experience that we went through last year with the guys returning. I think we've known that we're a really good team and we can do a lot of special things. And so I think not changing our mindset from what we've had from the start of the summer to the start of the fall to what we've been doing here these last few weeks, continuing to show up every day, show up at practice, and get after it and push each other to be our best is how we continue to keep this thing rolling.
But it is kind of nice to get that recognition.
100%, 100%. When you get a little recognition from the polls and from the national media, it's always nice.
Well, Jim, Tom Izzo is handing out a lot of compliments after Friday's game. A big one, though, comparing Chucky Hepburn to 2-time Big Ten Player of the Year, Mateen Cleaves. Do you like that comparison?
Yeah, I wish I would have thought of it, actually. When he said it, I kind of was like, yeah, that's a good comparison. Not a perfect one, but I think what he meant is that Chucky will do anything to help this team win. Mateen Cleaves was a winner, so is Chucky. Even if it means less scoring by himself, he's willing to distribute, good defender, will make the plays at big moments. So yeah, I see a lot of similarities.
Tyler, kind of going off that, how have you seen Chucky change his game from when he walked in as a freshman into now?
I mean, yeah, Chucky's always been a great basketball player, great scorer. But I think, especially last year and into this year, he's been able to just manage the game where when the ball's in his hands, there's no question what's going on. He's in control and he's running the show.
How dangerous can this team be, Jim, if they get that production from the bench? 22 points against the Spartans, 24 points against the Hoosiers.
Doesn't feel like that long ago, but we were sitting here like a month ago, same crew, and talking about Connor Esujian, and if he could, pick up his scoring. He absolutely has. He's found a role. That's what I love best about that bench is those guys just have accepted their roles. They come in the game, they play hard, they score when they have to. It's been a good group. I think the chemistry on this team is good, and it says a lot about the bench guys because you don't know how many minutes you're going to play, but when you come in, you do your job, good things happen.
Well, now's a good time to remind you to give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and X to stay up to date with all things Wisconsin Huddle. We're back after this. Welcome to this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. I'm Zach Hanley. He's Matty DeSaint-Val. We're going to play some checkers. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Right.
What does it mean for you to be a Badger, knowing that your dad played here and won a national championship?
I mean, I think it's an honor, and it means everything. I mean, it was a big reason to why I went here, and also just following in his footsteps kind of thing. Like, it was awesome to see like the picture on the wall and how he kind of made his mark here and the stories he's told me, and it's just an honor to like wear the same jersey as he did. Can I go here really quick? Is that
I don't think
quick
so.
Little check. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't think that's
possible. Of course you can.
I mean, you can go here and get jumped. You can go here and get jumped.
Just
you
in
can
a
go
pickle.
here and get jumped. When you came to Wisconsin, did you envision yourself being an alternate captain?
I'd say yeah, just because in juniors, I was a leader in juniors, so that was one of my goals was to be a leader here at some point in my career here and like wear a letter. So did I ever think it would happen? Honestly, like no at first, because like I'm pretty hard on myself and I don't like to set like high expectations really like that off the bat. But once I saw like how everything was going, I truly thought it was a possibility. And then just when it happened, and like still to this day, like I'm so appreciative of it because of all the guys that come before you. You see where the letters and how much they've done in the NHL, or even the guys that have retired and have gone on to do other stuff. There's so many alumni that come back and talk to us and share their stories, leaders and not leaders, and guys who just like were prideful in playing Wisconsin hockey.
So, Maddie, I kind of cleared the board. How would you rate your checkers game?
I'd rate it a 0 out of 10 right now.
That's it for this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. Be sure to tune in next week for more fun and games.
Wisconsin Huddle is brought to you by Gruber Law Offices, Buck and Honey's, Iron Jock, Ellenbox Cheese, West Bend Mutual Insurance, and Team Lammy, NIL experts.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle. Now, so far this season, we've rated Greg Gard's look on the sidelines. We broke down your teammates' Big Ten Media Day outfits, but we never looked at the assistant coach's style. Well, Tyler, that changes today in a segment we like to call, Are You Feeling the Fit?
No, I'm never wearing this, but I think Sharif does a good job of pulling it off. If anyone on the staff could wear that, it'd be him. For him, I'd give it like a 8 out of 10, 7 out of 6, 7 out of 10. For anyone else, if you saw me wearing that, well, you wouldn't, and I'd probably give it for any other person like a 2. So he does a good job. He does a good job pulling it off.
So I'm not a big suit guy. I'd probably give that a 6. I'm not a big suit guy at all, so I don't really know anything about suits. But, you know, Reef always got it on, though, so I might give it 8, you know, just because it's Reef. You know, he knows how to dress pretty well, so I'll probably give it 8.
Reef did put it on. Reef did put it on, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's casual, but it's not at the same time. It's so hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it, but Reef did a good job. I'm going to give him like an 8 for that, I'm not going to lie. Would you wear it? You did good. I would definitely wear that, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna rate the fit. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a fire fit. You can see the details inside the suit coat. He got the all white. It's tough. So I rated an 8. If we were like a Jordan school or something like that, and he had some Jordans on, it would be a 10. But the fit is definitely an 8.
I'm gonna give it like an 8, 8, 9. I like it. I like the matching top with the pants, and it's a color you don't see every day. It's a little bit different than what other coaches are wearing, so I'm gonna give it an 8 or a 9. I wear it, I think. He pulls it off pretty good, but I'd probably wear it, yeah.
All right, Tyler, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I don't know how you could miss the suit that Coach Chambliss was wearing against Indiana. Do you like it? Would you wear it? Are you feeling it?
I think at first glance, I like it. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. You can't get too crazy with these rankings, but Sharif's going to bring it. He's got some good style. He's got some nice kicks. He's got the all matching. So Reef's probably our most stylish coach if I were to give it to somebody.
Would you wear it?
No,
Would you rock it?
It's not going to be in my closet, but maybe something along the lines.
Okay.
Maybe like a brown suit, but
All
not
right.
with not everything that Coach Reef's got going on.
Okay, well, looking forward to you wearing the brown suit coming up. Well, and that's it for this week's Wisconsin Huddle. Be sure to join us on Monday, February 5th at our next live taping at a new location, Buck and Honey's in Wanakee, starting around 6:30. For Tyler Wahl, I'm Zach Hanley. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Let me first man. Oh, bye.